Okay, I just wanted to share some tips on learning how to adjust to stretching in terms of gradually progressing in your splits. Splits are very challenging for both men and women. If you're so used to lifting weights, so used to doing cardio, and you tend to forget to stretch, and sometimes when you stretch, you tend to forget to stretch your legs more in order to gradually do a split. That's another way to evaluate your status of how flexible you are when it comes to your lower body area. The arms are easier to stretch, but the legs can be very intense, especially if you do a lot of squatting, especially with weights. Like, I naturally like to do a lot of squat workouts, work in your butt and thigh area, like this. And I like to use a lot of dumbbell weight, up to 40 pounds total, like this. And I noticed that my flexibility has gone down. So doing splits was extremely painful. So I figured out a way that worked for me how to do some certain stretches that will definitely help you to be more flexible, to do the front and back splits and the middle splits, okay? So I'll show you. After a good workout towards the end, when I'm done working out completely, I would do stretches, okay? Get some flat pillows or something that has some firmness that will hold up your legs, or like put your ankles above it. Like I would do, let's say, I would do this, okay? You could even stretch on a sofa. Put this on the cracks of the middle of the sofa so your knees don't bend in on the crack of the sofa. If you have individual gap pillowy type of seatings. So put this on that gap so your knees don't concave into that gap. So you could do this type of stretch, okay? So the stretching this whole back right here. Since I'm a little more advanced compared to when I first started, it was extremely painful, very, very painful. Now I'm a little more flexible, so I'm going to double up the pillow, okay? So put your knees on top of it to keep your knees straight. And stretch, and keep this stretched as well, your left leg stretched as you push yourself up. When you're on a sofa, you can even put your hands on the shoulder of the arm of the sofa and push. Since there's nothing for me to push, I'm just pushing against my thigh. That's what I'm doing. And try to be upright, like vertically upright. That's how you stretch the back legs. And if you want to make it more intense, straighten out your back legs, straighten it. Don't just bend it, but stretch it straight. They'll even stretch it even more. And then once you get to a little more advanced, you can kind of even go down like this to stretch the back even more. And kind of try to sit your middle area down as you stretch. And then you can vary it up a bit. Okay. Now it's going to be painful to remove your leg. It feels like it's cramped up, but it's okay. That means you had a good stretch. Now do the other side as well. Give it a good balance of a stretch, not just one side only. This is fabulous workout. It's going to hurt a lot at first, okay? It's going to feel very painful, but believe me, it's going to have great rewards and results. Stretches if you're doing splits. In gymnastics, they would have platform boards across, and they just would stretch on it too. So this is another substitute. If you have a bench at home, you could even stretch standing up with your knees bent and have this resting on a bench, a workout bench, or some sort of platform where you could put your knees on top with something cushioning so it doesn't hurt your kneecaps. Okay, so now that we've done this part here, stretching out, now we're going to do sideways. If you're just starting off, you could start off something lighter, and you're going to be uplifted right here where there's a gap. Like I said, if you're more advanced, as you get more comfortable, you can double it up and try to stretch that leg out. Act as if you're doing the splits. And try to sit down almost on your butt as you stretch, even though your butt's not touching the floor, but stretch it. See? Stretch. And you can keep your legs straightened out. This is how I prepared myself to do the splits more comfortably, is by stretching like this at home. and act as if you're doing the splits right now and trying to sit on your butt. That will stretch your legs even more. It's going to be painful, but do it gradually, okay? This is more the advanced level of stretching this way by doubling up the pillow compared to one pillow. Okay. I can feel the cramping already too, so just move slowly, okay? It's going to hurt. It feels like it's stoned. It's like hardened up to stones already, so now we're going to do the other side to balance the other leg. Oh, that hurts, I know. Stretch it out good. Same thing, act as if you're doing the splits right now in the middle split. And try sitting your butt down as you stretch that muscle, that leg. I'm trying to sit down almost. See how high my legs are? Okay. Ooh, that hurts. Even it's hurting me a lot. Oh, okay. Move slowly. Try this, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's very cramping. It's like stretching your legs extra, that's what it is. So when it comes to the split platform, it's going to be a lot easier. And so now is when you try to do splits now, you're eventually gonna, oh, you can also do this if you like, just to stretch out your legs straight and stretch out your back. Some of the great stretches that Freddie does will definitely help your splits as well. Pull that leg back to stretch up this front area. The more you stretch in different directions, the better for your leg muscles. So you won't have to go through so much pain. Okay, so Freddie feels that my strengths are my flexibility. Gotta adjust my badge, of course, guys. Okay, so as you progress, you know, I wasn't able to do this before. I was able to do this many years ago, but as I built more leg muscles, more butt muscles, as I progressed in working out more, your muscles are going to tighten up, so it's going to get harder and harder to do splits. But you can counteract that by stretching more, okay? So my splits, I like to do this. 1, 2, 3. Down. Okay. And then you can stretch it out a bit because it's going to hurt, okay? Sometimes you can only last like 2 seconds when you get down because it hurts a lot, but I'm trying to hold it a little longer. So stretch it out again. And you can keep practicing. Sometimes when you do splits without shoes and just wear your socks, it'll be easier sliding on carpet and on this mat as well. But if you have shoes, get the rubber grip, so it's going to be hard to slide smoothly. So socks would be great. Even your bare feet can be kind of rubbery, can be more of a grip. So try just wearing socks to smoothen out the slide. So just practice off and on. 1, 2, 3. And rest. It hurts, guys. All right, so we're also gonna do the front and back also, okay? So when you do that, you could also do a jump style like what I did, but for you to start with, just to be safe, you could also just start just sitting on your butt down, and then you can just start going from there, okay? This is the stretch that I was showing in the pillow. By doing that on the pillow will help prepare you for doing splits, okay?
Are you doing the other side?
Yeah, well. Sorry, I gotta put my little sweet badge to the side because it's like prickling my hip because I'm doing the splits, just totally bending, it's puncturing me. Sorry, I'm getting a badge holder soon, so say bye-bye to that baby for now. So on the other side, we're gonna do that as well. So sit on your butt and work on this now. Like I said, keep working on those pillows, okay? That's how you're gonna be able to straighten this out. This is the most painful part right here. Even right now, I'm going through a lot of pain right now, but it's part of progressing into stretches and maintaining the, handling the pain as you get used to it. And oh, so guys, I hope that has helped you out, like certain ways how to do split stretches. And let's see if I could do the front and back split by jumping. Okay, let's do, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try the other side with a jump. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right guys, that was very, very painful. But you know what, working out is gonna have some pain in it. Working out is going to involve a lot of endurance and stamina. Workout's going to involve conditioning your cardio, your breathing, your lungs. And working out is going to involve some soreness after you train, but those results, those aftermath is part of showing that you're progressing, you're working hard, because if you're not feeling much pain, if you're not feeling much soreness, then you're probably not working out hard enough. So, of course, don't work out too hard where you pass out and start puking or feeling dizzy, you know. Even today when I was doing some taekwondo jumps and kicks, you know, I got a little dizzy because I wasn't so used to doing those full spins, roundhouse kicks. Even I still feel dizzy sometimes. But that's 7 years ago when I last trained with Freddie doing all those you know, taekwondo jumps and all this amazing stuff. So getting back as a beginner, doing those type of stuff makes me feel a little dizzy too. So it's a matter of getting used to it and stuff, getting used to moving around more with your body. So just remember, eat healthy, stay in shape. Just watch out with your intake of smoking and drinking. Those two things plus other bad drugs are really going to hold you back. So make sure you eat healthy, that gives you more energy, and make sure you take care of your body as well as your mind to balance it out, okay, and your spirit. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.